Hi, this is Anna Imagination, and we are talking about the chirping cat fallacy. Oh yes, this is a parable. The chirping cat fallacy. Do you own a cat? Have you ever seen a cat chirp at your birds? You're sitting here watching birds, and then the cats are going. And you're like, what the fuck is my cat doing? And you sit down and you research it. And you find out that all cats chirp at birds. Why? All cats chirp at birds. Because they're trying to catch the bird by luring it with its mimicry. Now, here's the funny part. Because that wasn't the funny part. Have you ever seen a cat succeed? Ever once? Have you ever seen a bird go, oh, look, that unusual creature is chirping and speaking my language, therefore I must investigate it. And then the bird gets closer and the cat continues to go. And the bird approaches the cat and boom, the cat has lunch. Has anyone ever seen this? Because I haven't. Now, this is the best part. They still do it. It is in their programming. It is in their fucking programming. No one teaches cats how to do this. It's instinct. They do it and they fail every time. They do it and they fail. They do it and they fail. They do it and they fail because their instinct tells them to. I know many human beings who are literally just like cats chirping at birds. Insanity is doing the same thing over again and expecting different results. Except, here's the best part. Cats don't know better. We do. We do. So it's a huge image to sit back and go, am I just a cat chirping at a bird? How many times do you do something before you step back and go, maybe we really should try something different? And in order to accomplish this grand scheme of things thinking, this is what you require. What is your purpose? What do you want? Where are you going? Every little thing you do, habit, big, small, literally, write a list of everything you do every day. Do this for 3 days. Technically, the more data you collect, the better. Let's go 30 days. I say 3 days because mathematics, you need 3 data points. But let's go 30 days. Every day, write down every little thing that you do on a regular basis. Everything, anomaly, all of it. Then take a highlighter and highlight the common denominators. Now, bathrooms, okay, all right, guys, come on. You know, that's kind of mandatory. Eating, okay, all right. But aside from sleeping, eating, and pooping, we are really in, did you just laugh at my word pooping? I love my daughter. Yes, you laugh at pooping. Yes. By the way, I have a whiteboard over there with my science on it, and I got poo written up at the corner with a little stinky doodle. I'm like, thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. And she just giggled at the word pooping. So I'm like, yes, that's successful parenting. Now, write down this list, track every little stupid thing you do. If you do nothing, that's something. Even nothing is something. So if you literally sit on your ass watching TV, that's something. Write it down. And then go through and highlight the common denominators. Everything else is an anomaly. So if you go to the store once a month, we need to talk. But aside from that, if you have anomalies, okay. But look for the common denominators because it's the common denominators that tell your story. This is math. Common denominators tell your story. So after you've accumulated your common denominators, I want you to take your common denominators, write them all in a list, and then write down emotionally what kind of a life you have. Your common denominators have given you the life you have. There you go. There's your formula. Now, set this one aside. There's what you want, and then there's learning how to get what you want. So if the actions that you're doing are not getting you what you want, then you should be learning how to get what you want or doing to get what you want. And if you say the words, I don't know how, then you need to be learning how. And if you say, I don't know how to learn, well, then you need to be learning how to learn. So either way, it's either doing or learning. And if you don't know how, then learning. It's a beautiful flow chart. It's like one of my favorite flow charts. And then it's literally trial and error of, okay, let's try all of these things to figure out how to get this. And this is it. This is literally like the formula that I've been using since I was 12. Now, I have a walkthrough and I have the code and I've got it all figured out, because trial and error until I got the right answer, and then trial and error until I got the right answer. So every step that I've been through has literally been trial and error, except I documented the entire journey, and then it all became a common denominator. And then I compared it to other people like Rich Dad Poor Dad and found out he had the same formula. And then I found Warren Buffett and he also has the same formula. It's the same formula because it's common denominators. And then I went, oh, look at that. And I tracked it and I compared it, and yeah, it's the same formula. So I have the formula if you want it. That being said, if you want to do it on your own and continue the trial and error, there you go. But this is really truly the question is, are you a chirping bird? Like, are you chirping at birds? It's really a big question. Are you chirping at birds? Because the cat doesn't know better, but you do. And when we don't take conscious effort to change our behavior, we are no different than a cat chirping at birds for its meal. Thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.